Well, here it is everyone. First ride on the Honda Varadero. Never ridden it before in my life. So I'm hoping that it is all going to go well. Alright, so let's crack on. Here we go. Oh, first ride on the Honda. Here we go. Visor down. Well, first thing to report is that the clutch has to be the lightest clutch I've ever had on a bike. Got to be the lightest clutch in the world, that's for sure. Oh, something coming. So yeah, basically what I'm doing is first ride on the Honda. The Honda's actually not taxed, which is why I'm on my way into Bishop right now to go and tax it. I got insured on the bike this morning at about, oh god, it must have been about 7:30 this morning. I was on my bike share website insuring my Honda for me to ride, and yeah, here I go basically. Bit of sellotape there, I'm not sure what that was for. But as you do. So yeah, first ride of the said Honda Varadero, and well, first impressions really is that, well, it's a Honda. I know that sounds difficult to explain, but it's really smooth, it's really quiet, the gearbox is lovely, it's just lovely. It's a lovely, easy bike to ride. I mean, the clutch is incredible. I mean, it's literally just one finger, change up the box. Oh, it's champion. It's lovely. Well, handling wise, I don't really want to put it to its limits yet, because I mean, obviously I've only just ridden it, so the tyres aren't even warm or anything like that, but I'll see how it responds when I do this. I'll see how it responds to a little tip. Well, actually it's handling it quite well. I mean, for a big bike, I just tipped it in there, just get on with it really. There wasn't any wobbling about or anything like that. It was lovely. Just get on with it. Handles it really well. It's obviously this is the first V-twin configuration bike I've ever had, and it's brilliant. I must admit, it's a lot smoother than the singles. I mean, usually on the KTM you'd be bum down the box towards a junction, and it'd be, you know, backfiring, and the single has an awful lot of engine braking, which is obviously something I'm not used to. I'm not used to all this, you know, this lack of engine braking, mind you. As I was going down the roundabout there, I was clicking down the box and nothing really was happening, so I'm having to use my brakes a bit more. So that's alright though. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, top gear there at 5,000 RPM, and that doesn't look like a steep bank on camera, but it is quite a steep bank, and she was pulling really well. I did that deliberately actually. I let that car overtake me because I just wanted to see how well she pulled in top gear or going up that bank, because my KTM just couldn't do it. You had to change down at least a gear, and even then she'd struggle to hit 30 up that bank. But this just seems to have an awful lot of torque, which is what a lot of people are telling me. I mean, it's the reason why my dad wanted me to buy it. He said to me, he said, oh well, you know, get that Varadero, Stephen, because it's a V-twin 125. And I said, and? Well, he said, it's going to have a lot more torque, and he said, I guarantee you it'll probably be quicker than your KTM. And I said, oh, alright then, Dad, no bother. I'll get the Varadero then. And plus, you know, I kind of wanted this bike anyway. It looked big and comfy, and it was really cheap at the end of the day as well. I mean, I'm not sure if you can tell on camera, but it has to be one of the cleanest bikes I've ever seen on an 05 plate. It is actually immaculate. It's got 12,078 miles on the clock, and it's only had 2 previous owners prior to me since 2005, and they've both looked after it incredibly well. I mean, there's barely a scratch on it anywhere on the bike. It's absolutely lovely. It's absolutely incredible. and it only cost me £1,000 for the bike. You know what I mean? I mean, it was actually on eBay. I'm not sure how many people saw it. It was on eBay as a auction, and basically I just rang the bloke up. I said, you know, I've got £1,000. I only live down the road. You know, if I come and give you £1,000 tonight, would you take it? And he said, yeah, alright then, no bother. So I was like, champion. So I went and picked it up. It only lived just in the town just away from me, and I got it for £1,000, which was an absolute bargain price. Well, I'm told it was anyway. I'm told that, you know, Varadero was actually quite expensive, so that's cool. £1,000 for a Honda just seemed like the best option, really. I mean, as you can see, I'm taking it easy. The reason why I'm taking it easy is because the bike's been stood for a long time. I mean, I changed the oil and oil filter yesterday, and I just don't really want to hammer it until all the oil's warmed up. And since it's fresh oil, it's, you know, it's even thinner. And I know it probably should warm up a lot quicker, mind you, but still, I just don't really want to hammer it. I want to let the oil warm up properly, and then I'll see what she's got. But I mean, coming down that bank there, to be really sensitive with the throttle. She wanted to go, that's for sure. But yeah, I can't get over how, I don't know, I mean, with the KTM you could feel the road all the time. The KTM is a very contacted bike. It's very, you can feel the road all the time. You can feel what the front and what the rear tyres are doing all the time. This is just, it's hard to describe. It's like you're floating on air. It's just, you know what I mean? It's so easy. It's incredible. It's not like you're riding a bike. It's more like you're just floating along. I know that sounds completely daft, but it is. It's a strange sensation. But I mean, the seat is massive and very comfortable. The bars are really wide, and it's wonderful. You know what I mean? Absolutely wonderful to ride. I mean, obviously it's not going to be top performance round corners. Well, I can't see it being top performance round corners anyway. She's not even on proper, she's not even like the, you know, Varadero. This Varadero isn't on road tyres. It's on like I don't know what you would call them. They're not knobbly tyres, but they're kind of semi off-roading tyres, like green lane tyres and stuff like that. So they're not road orientated really. And plus, obviously, I mean, it's only got skinny little forks, really. It doesn't have the big USD forks that I'm used to on the KTM. So I can't see it being the best in handling, but then again, though, it's a 125. I wouldn't really expect it to be, you know, the dog's bollocks in both performance and handling. I mean, it's just a 125, really. I bought it to commute and have a bit, you know, ride around in the sunshine, really. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I bought it for. Although I must admit, mind you, performance-wise, you can't really top the KTM Duke. I mean, honestly, I mean, that bike was quick. For a 125 single, 4-stroke, it was really quick. I've just stayed in top gear there, pulled all the way up that bank and round that bend in just like 4,000 RPM. This bike must have so much more to give. It must be actually incredible. But anyway, folks, I am just about to get my insurance certificate, because unfortunately the people who I'm with, my insurance company, for some reason they won't email me it across, so I have to go to the local branch, pick up my insurance certificate, and then go to the post office to tax my bike. Slight of a pain, really. You would think that they would be able to email me a insurance certificate. I mean, this is the 21st century, right? You know what I mean? You would have thought that everyone would have done that by now, but you know, never mind. As you do. So I'm just going to take a stroll down here. But first impressions of the Honda, people. It's absolutely dreamy. It's a wonderful bike to ride. It's very easy, it's very comfortable, it's quiet. Not that that's a good thing, mind you. I'm used to having, you know, and spitting lots of flames, you know what I mean? I'm used to an angry little yob over bike, which is my KTM. Very loud and proud was the KTM. Bright orange, big brass exhaust, single cylinder thud. No, you couldn't get much better. But yeah, I mean, I probably will get an exhaust for the Honda. Obviously, it's a must, really, isn't it? You've got a lovely V-twin, and you're gonna just not have any exhaust for that wonderful sound to escape from. No, I think I'm definitely going to be getting a exhaust for the Honda, that's for sure. But yeah, and for those who don't know where I am, welcome to Bishop Auckland High Street. I mean, I've already had one guy comment on my video. He was saying, I say this in the high street all the time. I'm like, oh well, it's a very small world. People on YouTube watch you all the time. Get in. It's strange. But I mean, another thing I want to say is a big shout out to all my subscribers. That is a must. I really must do that this video, because the amount of people who have subscribed to me and who have inboxed me personally and given me comments talking about my bike and everything, it's been absolutely fantastic. The amount of feedback and positiveness I've had from you guys has been mint, and I think I'm going to dodge around this because I'm a bike and I can do that. I can just quietly just nifty around all of these. Thank you very much, Mr. Taxi Driver. But yeah, thanks everyone for all your support. I probably, it's really spurred me on to make more videos, to do more of this. It's been, it's been wonderful. I've loved it. You know what I mean? I'm really sorry that I do feel bad that I haven't been able to do a KTM Duke 125 review. Yeah, but I have a plan for this. What I am going to do is I'm going to sit myself down, and basically I'm going to want you to answer, and we're just going to ask me questions, like a kind of like a quiz video. So you just ask me as many questions as you want about about my KTM, and I will answer all of them. So I'll answer what it's like and things like that, and what we need to do, yeah, and kind of what things work and what things don't with the Honda. But anyway, this is the end of this video, but I will be recording another one as I'm going to go get my insurance certificate. Thank you everyone, I will see you soon.